is Nadia Masrol. All right. So who she is? So she is a practicing engineer and business operations planner for the past 9.5 years at Petronas, Carigali Sdn Bhd. She has attained a Bachelor of Chemical Engineering specializing in petroleum and corporate communications from University of Technology Petronas Perak. Founder of Lean in Sarawak, she is a firm believer that diversity and equality must go hand in hand for the development of society. As someone who had never been to Sarawak before 2012, she now feels deeply for the women in Sarawak and believe that we all could achieve so much more than we already have, given the right opportunity and support. So we welcome Nadia Masrol, founder of Lean in Sarawak. Hello.
Hi, good morning, Malcolm. Can you hear me
Yes,
here?
yes, can share
Right,
you. Good, yeah. So,
right.
would you be able to share a little bit more about yourself and then followed by your sharing?
Yeah, I'm gonna mix it up a bit.
Sure.
One slide on what it's all about today, and then I'm
All
gonna go
right.
introduce myself. Right.
Okay,
Let
take it
me
over.
share screen and let me know if you can see it. Okay, how's this? Malcolm, can you see?
Yes, it's
Right.
clear.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Again, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Sariki Innovation Center, for having me here. And for everyone else, it's very early on a Saturday. Thank you for being here. So this is my first slide. Use your voice, right? So International Women's Day is a global day to celebrate the many achievements of women. But to me, first thing, it should be celebrated every day. You should celebrate your achievements every day. And secondly, it's more than that. It's a call to action for accelerating gender parity as well as to get equal opportunities for women everywhere. And the one of the most important ways to do this is, yes, use your voice by speaking out. So, in Empowerment from Within, myself, Farah Masrol, on behalf of Lean in Sarawak, will be sharing insights on dreaming for the long run by working on yourself. So, we will share bits and pieces about career empowerment, career development, women in the workforce, as well as why the term career jungle gym, sorry, jungle gym is the best um, term and best definition description for any career out there rather than a straight career ladder. The next. All right. So, who am I? My name is Farah Masrol. Thank you, Malcolm, for the introduction. I'm an engineer and analyst with Petronas Carigali Sdn Bhd based in Sarawak. And before that, I did a short stint with a PR company. I'm a founder of Lean in Sarawak. I'm not going to read everything on the slide. There's so many things in there. Just a bit more on my background. I have been to Sarawak only twice before I started with Petronas. But for the past 10 years, I've been living in Sarawak. I married a local Kuchingite. Um, so I have been able to fly back and forth KL because I have the resources, I have the time, I have the resources, I have that opportunity. So for meetings as well, and it's then where I started attending events to upgrade my skills and for women empowerment events. So it's then that I started bringing back the positive energy, the knowledge, the experience to my friends in the company as well as in the community in Sarawak. So it started to get me to think that okay, I have the resources. I can go anywhere. I can fly here and there. But what about other women? Not everyone is as lucky. So that is where I started Lean in Sarawak with my co-founder, Alexandra. We believe that given the right opportunity, all women can achieve much more than whatever it is that we've already achieved today. So what is Lean in Sarawak, and how can we help you? We are shy of 3 years. We started in May 2018, again by myself and my co-founder, Alexandra. Our objective is to enable, empower, and educate women of all walks of life in Sarawak to be the best version of themselves, to understand the challenges and the opportunities in the modern world, and then to harness their skill sets so that they can achieve their goals, individual goals, whatever that may be, whether in career or whether in life itself. So, Lean in Sarawak, our programs varies. If I can say, the fixed one is a circle. You can see it on the screen. We have monthly circles, we have mentorship and networking, we have career clinic sessions, we have career leadership dialogues and webinars. So I'm going to go back to circles. Some of you might be wondering, what is a Lean In Circle? Lean In Circle is basically a group of people, women and men, about less than 15, gather and share their thoughts, share their knowledge, share their experience. Um, we lend an ear, lend a shoulder to each other. We do not discuss any specific topics. It could be anything under the sky. And this is a safe platform for this group of random participants to be unapologetically ambitious. However, if we go to the career leadership dialogues and webinars, this is where the specific topics are discussed, or specific tools are used, because these are specific programs. And it's through this that we have engaged with local leaders in Sarawak for mentorship. So with us, you will also be able to reach out to local leaders. We have so many from different industries. I can name a few. I think Mona is in here, if I'm not mistaken. Mona is one of the local leaders who has offered her mentorship to our participants. She's in the business industry. Haslina Malik, who is a founder of All About Young Leaders, she's also one of the mentors. Um, we have Arabert from the music industry as one of our mentor. We also have Daphne, an artist from the creative industry, and we also have Kimberly Tan um, she's an activist. So she is the founder of Bukan Salah Kame. So we have a bunch of a good mix of mentors. From Lean In Sarawak program also, it will help you to strengthen your networking skills. I think Clara highlighted this quite a bit in terms of networking, how important that is. On the next page, you will see a few photos from our past activities, past programs. We have had women in workplace, women in entrepreneurship, girls and women in tech. That's a collaboration with All About Young Leaders. We currently ongoing is a centered leadership program. So our programs, how do they make a difference? How we know that it makes a difference? Because 85% of our participants tell us that it does create positive outcome, positive change in their life. They either take up a new challenge, or they make a new connection via networking. Especially the first photo, I think you see that that's women in entrepreneurship. Most of them has started to work together for their side business, and they are gaining more followers, more customers day by day. So we have been and is still the platform for young women to come together and share experiences and knowledge. We have been giving strength and support to women who want a career change, and we've been giving guidance and wisdom to younger ones, to fresh grads, so that they can chase their dreams. We have empowered stay-at-home mothers to use their creativity to start their own businesses and earn side income. And we have opened up doors to our local entrepreneurs. So through these monthly engagements, you see that you will be able to get benefits, positive outcomes from it. I think I've talked too much about myself and Lean In Sarawak, but I'm going to go through career development, career planning, what it's all about. But before that, I'm going to ask a question. I hope you can feedback via the chat room. And maybe Malcolm can read it out to me, one or two. How many of you know where Sarawak stands in terms of unemployment and employment, specifically on women holding managerial positions? If any one of you want to speak it out, it's cool with me. Malcolm, is there any answers to that? Because I don't think I can read it, right?
Yes, you can.
I'm
You
gonna.
can go to your chat box
Oh,
and you can actually read them.
uh, hold
Yep.
on. Can't see chat box though.
You,
Can't see the
you
button.
may need to click on more, and then you can see the chat.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Such a noob, man. Right. No answers. Right. Okay. Perhaps you don't know. So, based on Malaysia's statistical department, they have data up until 2019. Unfortunately, the unemployment rate in Sarawak for women, for female, it's going way up, up, up. It's very sad. It's sad also for male, but it's a constant line. It's very unfortunate for women. And I'm not talking about 2020 yet, because we all know that the pandemic actually did and is still affecting a lot of people, a lot of women, especially in terms of the economy. But for until 2019, we see an upward trend. So that's worrying. And in terms of employment, especially on women holding managerial positions, it's going down. So it's another worrying trend, um, for both unemployment and employment rates. So these trendings are due to a lot of different dynamics. We have participants sharing with us why these are happening. I'm going to give examples. Fresh graduates in Sarawak, some of them believe that they don't have to work hard because I'm just going to stay in Sarawak. Why should I bother to be a leader? Why should I bother be the best? Why should I aim for that better job? I'm just going to be in Sarawak. We have fresh grads telling us that they don't believe that they are worthy. They want to get out of Sarawak, get that better job in a big city, but they don't believe that they're worthy of it. We have career driven women who are still fearing that job hopping or quitting to start their own business um, will bring disappointment instead of an adventure or an experience. And we have also career driven women who still feels that they don't have anything good to bring to the table, and hence leading to them not speaking up. And we have stay at home mothers who want to go out back into the career world but do not know where to start and do not know how to start. So there's so many other reasons. So I'm gonna ask you a question, um, a couple of questions. You can type it out in the chat room. I'll address it later, or you can speak it up now. I'm gonna pause for 1 second after I ask the question. Do you think our environment is ready for our ambitions? And most importantly, are you ready for your ambitions? I'll check the chat box for a bit. Um, I think I lost it again, Malcolm.
You need to go to the more
Yep,
button. Yeah, and you look
see it.
for the
I
chat.
see it.
Yes.
You're right. Okay, nothing. Right. Okay, then. That will go straight to career planning. So when we talk about career planning, me back then, I'm not sure about the fresh graduates today. You can enlighten me, please. But for many of us, our beliefs around career unfold uh, how careers unfold were hatched by watching our older generations, our parents, our grandparents, staying in the same company, only jumping positions for a few times, but they're still there until they resign. So, to a large extent, their careers were planned. So, in our head, we have this thinking of, oh, I have to plan my career. I have to be a junior exec, senior manager, and head department, and so on and so forth in the same company, straight line. But I'm going to tell you that um, career planning shouldn't be like that. It doesn't need to be like that. You can see it as a career development, and it starts with you. Today, when you walk through a company, especially the fresh ones, they don't have a step-by-step formula. This is what we tell our participants. They have to be ready to be responsible to create opportunities for themselves so that they can get that they can design their career. They will be able to have a professional development instead of a straight line. So I'm going to quote Sheryl Sandberg. She is our founder for Lean In organization. She said that if you plan your career in a straight line for the next 30 years, you will miss out on all the fun and great things. And for me, it's true. So before we go on to the tools, some of the tools that we use in our programs, I'm going to remind everyone, especially the fresh grads. I've been told that there are a lot of our university students here, right, Malcolm? So um, we have to remember that the speed of businesses and industries today means that you need to be agile and forward thinking of professional development instead of a straight career planning. So when I say professional development, it includes goal settings, it includes business acumen, includes skill development and networking, strategic relationship building. So the design of your career jungle gym will come in many form, many rungs. You have to be, you have to expect that it. You might go leaping upward, you might move laterally, and you might also go downward. But it's needed so that you can gain that experiences to get to the next phase in your career. A short, quick example. Myself, I have been working with an oil and gas company for the past 9.5 years, doing the same thing. So for the last 2 years, I started to think, to have this thought like, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life and not upgrade myself and not learn about other industries. So it's then that I started to apply for other jobs in other industries. But along the way, with the help of my husband, he's a great support team for me. That's a whole other topic uh, in Lean in Sarawak that we cover, support. So I realized that I need a certain skill set to get to the next phase. What's my next phase? My next phase is I know that I want to work for a consultant company, McKinsey or BCG. But to work there, I will need experiences and skills in a lot of industries, not just oil and gas. But I need skills to get to another job to be able to get to McKinsey. So this is where I started to apply for courses in LinkedIn, also in Google and in other in Coursera, in other platforms, and started sitting for exams and started to gain those skills. And those skills are what landed me in a job in a different industry. I'm starting soon, middle of the year. So that's good news for me. It's scary because it's a different industry, but it's exciting because I get to upgrade myself so that I can get to my next phase. Enough about me. So this is how you can start. One of the tools that we use, how you can start in your career development, professional development, right? So this is centered leadership, one of our tool that we use in a program. Centered leadership helps you to lead with impact, resilience, and fulfillment for yourself. and for the community around you. That includes your work. Uh, there are five parts to the centered leadership, and the first one is meaning. So, this exercise, if you see, it helps you to uncover your strength, develop strategies, and actively work on use those strengths. So, you see that there are a few big steps with smaller steps, right? So, first one is personal leadership inventory. This is what we teach our participants. You identify your favorite leader, and what are the characteristics that you love best about him or her, and see if you have those characteristics. And if you don't, it's all right, put that aside. And then we go to strength awareness, where you reflect on the activities that that has energized you. And these activities started from your younger self, your child, when you were a child, your younger adult self, and current. Then from there, you can see what are your core strengths. This coupled with the first one, you can see where you can see that which area that you should work on. And this is where we will be able to help you, like how do you improve yourself. Example, you see that, oh, I do not have the time management skill that I need to do a certain task or to go to another phase of career, and we'll be able to help you that. We'll be guiding you through other tools, and we'll be able to advise you what are programs that you can reach out to and to enter to improve that particular skill. And the last one would be like future possibilities. Example, if you already have that strength, check with yourself. I am most proud of my contribution I've made of the lives of others and who I have become because I have this is this, and because I am this is this. So this is one of the tools that we use. Another is coupled with Google. It's called I Am Remarkable, hashtag I Am Remarkable program. You can reach out to me via chat room, or you can DM me later. I'll tell you all about this program. So this program tells you that you need to believe that you are remarkable, and then you will be able to work on whatever you want to work on. And if you're like me, um, who believes that I'm still a work in process. I think until the day I'm old and I wither and old, I will still be work in process. There will still be things that I need to upgrade, that I can upgrade, and I hope you feel the same way too. This is where you start to believe in yourself, upgrade yourself, and then you'll be able to upgrade your career wherever that may be. The next tool that I am sharing is on negotiation. I think this is not just a tool for women in the workplace. It's also a tool for ladies who are still in universities. Negotiation is a very important tool in life. So if you see on the slide, right, Lynn McKenzie, recent women in workplace study says that 30% of women who negotiates receive feedbacks that they are intimidating, too aggressive, and bossy. Have you been criticized for negotiating? Um, I'd like some feedback. If you have any, or if you don't want to share, maybe share later. And if you have been criticized, how did you respond to it? What might you do differently? Or if you don't negotiate, why don't you negotiate? So these are questions that we ask participants, so we can have a reflection and point out where we need to work on, which area that we need to work on. Just a quick summary on how you can work on your negotiation, right? Make that first offer. But bear in mind, for making that first offer, you have to fact check yourself, get your basis right, get your assumptions right, facts, figures right, and use positive words, gestures, and emotions to get to a yes. This is very important, and this is what we'll be able to teach you in our programs. How do you go around to get that other person to get yes, to say yes to you? And third one, which is the last one, is uh, it's a continuous reminder that we have to tell ourselves that we will only win if we work together. I think um, I think it's very obvious that there are no 100% in winning. there's maybe 90%. I may win 90% because I let you win 10% so that you will say yes to whatever offer I give. So these are the things, yeah, these are the tools that we have in some of our programs that you'll be able to get key takeaways. I think I'm close to the time that I'm supposed to end. I think Malcolm is giving me an eye. Um, if there's nothing from the floor, then this is my last slide. Some of you may be shy. It's still in early in the morning. It's okay. It's fine. You can reach out to me in the chat room, or you can just find us in on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or you can email us. Thank you very much, and that's all from me.